Hey friends, it's Luke in need of a shave and a haircut. Well, today's the day and I'm equally excited as I am scared because
it came! It finally came! The big one.
that's right, it's new vlogging camera time. And in this video, I'll be unboxing this and all the necessities and accessories that I purchased in preparing for its arrival. It seems every 5 years I update my cameras. In 2003, I bought a Sony ZV-E1 and pretty much went on from then and have only really used Sony cameras. Except for a dark period where I used a JVC camera. But we don't talk about that.
They got me switched.
Because this one works.
So let's get to it. Here is this box, and inside this box that we're about to is the Sony ZV-E1. I was originally going to buy an FX30 so I could then have a camera that could be used in a more professional environment, but seeing as though I'm over here, professional shoots are a long way off, and at the moment my priority is with my vlogging. So I waited to see if what the rumors online were true, that Sony were about to release the next great vlogging camera. And well, the proof is in my hands. But why the ZV-E1 over an FX30? Well, for two primary reasons. The first being the auto mode. It's basically the ultimate point and shoot camera. If I ever need to capture something extremely quickly, I just whip it out, point it. Secondly, is for the low light capability of this camera. This thing inside this box has the same sensor as the incredible A7S III, the compact FX3, and the gloriously cool FX6. And all of those have the most incredible low light performance of any Sony camera. What do I have to unbox? Other than the Sony ZV-E1, we have here the lenses. So the two lenses that I ended up purchasing here were the Power Zoom 16 to 35. I purchased this because of the constant f4 aperture and the nice zoom ability on it. So I was figuring that this would be my primary day camera. But then I've also been hearing some amazing things here about this 20mm 1.8. So we'll see. This might end up being the only lens that I use, but I'm pretty sure I will be using this one on a daily basis because, to be honest, in the boxes alone, they both weigh pretty much the same, which is, for a power zoom, incredible. Also, to accompany these, both have ND filters by KF Concept, as well as a battery charger. I accidentally bought 2 extra batteries, but now I have the 2 extra batteries. I'm going to keep them because that way I can go on long trips without having to worry about any power issues. And of course, being a vlogging camera, here we have the grip, so that way I can point it at myself and actually be comfortable instead of having that straining thing that you see lots of reviewers doing with this camera, which is a little odd. Last but definitely not least is a Kingston 256GB card here. Now this is a V90, so it writes up to 290 megabits per second, and then it reads up to 300 to allow me to shoot 4K 60 frames per second at 10-bit 422. But that's not all. I also then purchased this Low Pro Fast Pack Pro bag, able to carry everything here as well as the GoPro that I'm now filming on. I really basically have my whole vlogging studio inside of a backpack. I really have no excuse now to slack off on my vlogging. Okay, here we go. Let's start with the thing that you all came to see.
What's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's in
gun.
the fucking box?
Here we have it, the ZV-E1, friends. I am so excited. I can't stress to you though also how incredibly light this box is. It is insane. Alright, so yes, I'm in America, so everything's in American. A little bit like English, but slightly different. What do we have under here? We have a nice alpha strap. What else have we got in here? The battery. Big, chunky Z battery. Ooh, I think I know what this is. And here we have a dead cat. Which will then slide onto the microphone on top of the camera. Last but definitely not least. All right, I'm gonna use 2 hands for this part.
That's what he said, right, guys? Because of gay?
It is so tiny. I mean, either that or I just have a really big hand. So cool. It's so cool. One of the contentious issues that most people are having is because it only has a single SD card slot. I have never had an issue. If ever an SD card became corrupt, I would just throw that into my computer, and 9 times out of 10, I would recover it. If I lose footage, I lose footage. So here we have a USB-C port, because this thing can actually do streaming over USB-C. Microphone slot, which I'll be using because I'll hardly ever use probably the onboard. I'll probably give it a go tomorrow. I'm gonna do a quick vlog with the camera tomorrow, just using everything on board the camera before I start adding my own kit and tweaks and stuff to the pile. So we'll see how we go with that. Headphone jack. And another contentious issue for most people is the micro, not mini, micro HDMI, which that there kind of looks like a micro USB port there. But no, that's HDMI, which I'll only ever be needing to use in a pinch. I won't be using it for outputting to a recorder or anything like that. If I ever need to do that, I'll buy an FX30. All right, well, I'm gonna go grab some scissors. I will be back after this whoosh transition. Done. Okay, that's how us professionals open an SD card. Book. Wow, okay, that is that. Let's throw in a battery. I know it's not charged. In fact, everything you see here, I actually haven't touched. I haven't opened any of these. The first time you're seeing me touch these is the first time that I am touching these myself.
She's touching me.
I'm not touching you.
You're touching me.
There we go. The battery is in. Let's open this up and see what we have. All right, so inside the box, we have the manuals and the lens right here. This is really light. I really shouldn't shake a lens like that. The GoPro I'm using isn't made for long shots. So we overheated, and here we have 16-35. And you know what? This thing, it may not be lighter than my AX53, which is the Handycam that I've previously used for all my vlogs, but the distribution of the weight actually feels much nicer. And so there we go. That was the 16-35. Next up, 20mm 1.8, packaged pretty much the same. Everything here is in this bag. Ooh, that is nice. I can already see that this will probably be my primary lens. It is super light. So let's pop this on and see what the camera looks like with it on. Wow. That is a nice looking vlogging camera. Hey guys, it's Luke. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Yep,
That's a good camera.
moving on from there, we then have the vlogging grip. Now this is a Bluetooth vlogging stick, so there's no cables, unlike the one that I used on my AX53, which actually had to have a cable going into the multi-in on the camera. This one does not. Look at that. Oh, that is so much nicer than the other one as well. Much like what the GoPro's on now, it also acts as a mini tripod. So let's mount this on the bottom and see what that actually looks like. Well, let's just say I'm glad I've been working out, because this, after a while, will get quite heavy. But yeah, overall, and let's open this up here just to see what it will look like. Yeah, and it's good because the screen's on the correct side, because I mean, either way, I'll probably end up looking at myself the entire time. But yeah, so it's really nice having that so prominent, so I know to look right down the barrel.
Hey guys, it's Luke.
That is pretty much everything, except of course, the bag. So thank you for joining me while I unboxed the It's Luke 4.0 camera. I really don't know how to end these videos. If you guys have a way for me to end these videos, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. But for now, I have some batteries to charge, and then in the next vlog, you'll actually see how this new upgrade fares. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And again, if you enjoyed this video, give it a good thumbs up. If you're new, hey, I'm Luke. Hit the subscribe button. Always makes me feel a little bit giddy when I see the numbers go up instead of down. Please make the numbers go up. Thank you guys. See you on the next one.